When a man is broken, he can destroy everyone around him by what he does. When a woman is broken, she can destroy everyone around her by what she says. That's why for a man, self-control is his greatest power. And for a woman, silence is hers. When a man has learned to not be out of control, but to be out of people's control because he has self-control, that's a powerful man. And when a woman has learned to be silent, doesn't mean to be silenced. I'm silent because I'm watching, because I'm observing, because I'm waiting for the opportunity to speak. And when I speak, people listen. They take heed to what I'm saying because there's wisdom that's coming out of my mouth. When a man is...
Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kwakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and a few sisters that's out there unto this life furnace from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom in Hebrew, which means peace. I stumbled upon this video, this actually short clip, and that was really profound what this young woman said. Alright, this lady said, and she understands her role. She understands the differences, while the majority of everybody else is caught up into the things of this world, the fashion of this world. You have the glimpse, the small glimpse of hope, but it's not the glimpse of hope for the nation. It's a glimpse of hope for those that are the hopeful, the elect. All right. And I was thinking about it today. A relationship between a man and a woman was supposed to be that between two parties. And this society is something that is pushed to be public. So people publicly believe, like people publicly are doing whatever they want to do towards whomever they want to do it to, because it's a public thing. And that's all part of the witchcraft of the society. That's all part of, like an alchemist. Alchemist takes inferior metals and make it greater. So changing the chemical balance and changing things. But sometimes you have the down to earth things, you have the natural things. And what she was saying is absolutely true. The dynamics between a man and a woman. A man is powerful when he can control himself. That's 100% factual. Slakia. That's 100% factual. All right. Let me see. That's 100% factual. A man that can control himself is powerful. All right. Emotions are not a thing where a man, that's not his strength. His strength is controlling his emotions. What a man carries is a reflection of his creator. So if our creator is slow to anger, great in power, and we're doing according to what our creator created us to do, we're powerful in that stead. And I would bring it out. Power we have is the truth, 100% truth. When you speak the truth, you are powerful. All right? You don't have to lie, because lying is a form of weakness. Only when somebody deceives you, they have to lie because they're masking something. When you speak the truth, when you are about the truth, you bring out a certain power that dwells within you. That's part of your godship. And every man and woman has a role in creation. The Lord has put everybody in a certain role. And once everybody tap into their natural self, that's when their power really dwells in. A woman's power is a feminine power. And what she said, silence. Silence, not silence in a, like she explained it correctly. Not silence in a sense where, the way they make it seem. I just seen another clip when a woman said, An actual woman said a woman wants to be possessed. She know that she's supposed to be a possession. So you seeing these little things, as these little nuggets, not nuggets, um, these little breadcrumbs, because this is what they desire. People people want to. Scripture says what, Romans 8, that the creatures. Matter of fact, should I even go there? Matter of fact, let me go to that one. I know what I'm trying to say. Romans 8 and right, Romans 8 and 16, 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God. So, I mean, I can't really look up much words in this app, but it says the earnest expectation of the creature. What is a creature? A creature is something that's created, which you could say man. All right. So everything that's in existence that is created is waiting for the manifestations of the sons of God. Why? Because that's the proper order. Everybody's awaiting for these sons of gods to be made manifest with the power that is granted. And that's what the scripture says in Psalms 110 and 3, that our people be willing in the day of thy power. All right. Then when they want to be in proper order when they see that power, but the power is the men are being shaped up to take control, to take command. All right. And everybody else is just caught up in the madness of this world. So yeah, everybody's awaiting for the manifestations of the sons of the Most High. Everyone, especially the weaker vessel. All right, because the weaker vessel by nature is hypergamy. They always look for the man that has a power. That's why it's not at the beginning stage of it for us young, for the men. Yeah, you want that. You're gonna want it, of course, because that's a natural course. But the more natural course is where you get your power from, and that's where you have to stick by. That's where we excel. All right, everything else is added. When Solomon prayed, he prayed for what? Wisdom. And the Lord said he was pleased with that, and he said everything else was added, and that was also over 1,000 women. So it is nothing for the Lord to do that. But I was gonna really focus on that. I'm just gonna talk about this particular thing. I'm gonna make it short. We don't do these things, so I'm not gonna really stress it. All right, but they have to be women out there that's part of the elect. St. John's 2 and 5 to the point. It says, and now I beseech thee, lady, not as thou I write a new commandment unto thee, but that which we had from the beginning, that we love one another. And that's the key. All right. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment that, as you have heard from the beginning, you should walk in it. So that also answers the question about love. This whole emotional crap is just that, emotions. And when two individuals having heat together, chemistry together, shouldn't be something that the whole world gets involved with. That's not the definition of true love. True love is keeping the commandments of the Most High, keeping the order of the Most High. All right. This is what it's really profound what that woman said, and the scripture right here proves it. Ecclesiastes 26. I can start that one. I'm sorry, that one. It says, blessed is the man that have a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double. All right. So a man is blessed if you have a virtuous wife. Let me look up the word virtuous. I did look up the word lady, which I'm gonna get into that. Yeah, one open. Virtuous. No, that's really wrong. Slovakia. It says virtuous, having or showing high moral standards. All right. In today's society, the females of our nations are taught to be immoral. All right, don't have no sort of standards. All right, they're being pushed to be their worst self. Okay, that has no value to anything. That's why they're being pushed to. But it's a blessing for a man to receive a virtuous woman, a woman that has moral standards. Okay, that's a good one. It says, a virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given into the portion of them that fear the Lord. So it's just a matter of time before all of us have virtuous women, so to speak. All right, Isaiah 4:1 is going to kick in. That's not a lie. Isaiah 4:1 is going to kick in. And by that time, brothers are going to have the ability to weed out the fakes from the real. The majority of these females today are just plastic. They fake. All right, there's nothing real about them. So the Lord's gonna do something wonderful, man. So whether a man be rich or poor, if he have a good heart towards the Lord, he shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance. Let me just jump down to the point. It says, verse 14, a silent and lovely woman is a gift of the Lord, and there's nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. And that's what that woman expressed. She expressed it very well. And that's something that's not just made, that is something that's taught. So she had to have a father in her life. She had to have some sort of morals or something to understand that. Silence for a woman is power. When you go to see these ratchet whores and they just yeah, like God damn. Nothing comes out of it. It's nothing but confusion. There's nothing but confusion. And they enjoy this wild behavior because that's what's being promoted. Like I just did the last show. That's what's being promoted to the women today, is to be their worst selves. All right. Oh, that's the scripture I was looking for. This is a double one, but since I'm talking about the opposite side, yeah, we do beat down the women more because that's something that needs to be beat down. All right. In this society, you put up in a pedestal, but in reality, you was never on a pedestal. And the only attribute that gives you that is that the children. That's the order of things. A man, his woman and children. All right. Proverbs 14:1, it says, every wise woman buildeth her house. So what would she build a house with? She would build a house with proper order. All right, which this brings into this word. And we that's the spirit, because we was just talking about this last week. Forgot what we was talking about. Oh yeah, we was talking about that dating that chick that do pineapple, and brothers was feeling her because this is what her title is, lady. All right, that's something that's not even used anymore. It says mistress of a household, wife of a lord. All right, wife of a lord. So there's not that many ladies out there, because majority of the men that they pick, they nothing but grimy pieces of shit. They not no lords. But that's a true definition. And she's also, well, it doesn't really say it here because I didn't read it, but she teaches other women how to be women. You know? Well, here's one. So that of women whose manners and sensibilities benefit her for a high rank in society. And it says from 1861, ladylike suggests the sense is attested from 1580s, and ladily, meaning woman chosen as an object of chivalry love or chivalrous love is from early 14, commonly used as addressed to any woman since the 1890s. Well, it's not supposed to be a common use, because everything has a true definition. Let's look up this word. Oh boy, here we go. It's like I've been having problems all day. Okay. Wow. Let me just try like this. Let me see if I can use my other phone. Same word. I could keep it on this chick right here. Very impressive. Let's hope for some. Yeah, we bash, but there's a reason for that. It says, what's the definition? What's the word again? Got it. Chivalrous. Go figures. It says curious glenitin, especially towards women. Use of a man as or his behavior. So, being chivalrous. So the notion of being shown chivalrous, open the door. I don't know about this putting your fucking clothes on the floor for nah, but that's a quality that's only given to ladies. You just don't give it to any regular whore out, because the majority of all whores prostituting themselves. But what this woman said is true. That shows power. That doesn't mean you're powerless. That means you're powerful, because that's your nature, your natural way. All right. That's how a woman's supposed to build a house, a foundation. This is why this scripture is so important. 1 Timothy 2, I believe it's 9 or 10. Right, 9. In like manner, also that the women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness, sobriety, not with broidered hair or gold or pearls or costly array. So decking yourself out, all right, that's not a godly woman. You know, just keep yourself modest, cover yourself up. But which becometh women professing godliness with good works. Let the women learn in silence with subjection, which is what? Under the rule, under order. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over a man, but to be silenced. So, hey man, that's what scripture says. We even have women saying it because that's the only way, the natural course. And that's keep saying the natural course of things because everything outside of this is out of order. And the Lord deals with order. 1 Corinthians 11 and 7, I believe. 8. No, I'm sorry. It's supposed to go up. 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahushua. Alright, Yahushua is the head of the man. Now it says Christ, but it means anointed. Alright, the anointed one is the head of the Israelite man. And the head of the woman is the man. And the head of Yahweh Shai is Yahweh. So that's the order. Anything outside of that is out of order. And the Lord is not dealing with out of order things. This is why this turn of event is going to be so violent. To put things in this proper order. Alright? It's going to be violent because people are displaced. And Yahushua himself is going to put everything back in its natural course. Whether you like it or not. Which, matter of fact, so I just saw this. Jumping down, it says, verse 8, for the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So a woman is supposed to be a reflection of the man. Of her man. Not any man. Not every man. Of her man. That's the man's property. Alright? A man's property is the woman. A woman wants to be owned, she has to submit to her owner. Alright? Not the community. Alright? Not the world to know your information. What's between you and your mate is between you and your mate. What the Lord put, let no man cut asunder. When he put a man and his woman together, let no man cut asunder. Alright? You're in this together forever. And the reflection of a righteous woman is to keep silence, to be that man's pillar. But you're not going to find it in the society. It's a fight. It's a constant fight. Shit. Is a fight for us to stay righteous. It's going to be even harder for them. But she's going to follow. If she's right, which they're not, they're going to follow they have no other choice but to follow the righteous men. Which I'm just ending off in here. Isaiah 32 and 2. It says, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as the rivers of water in a dry place, as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land. So the centerpiece is always been the man. And when the woman is in the right state, she's carrying herself as a lady, because you're going to have to share your man with multiple different women. You got to know how to make your Lord pleased. So you got to find the right type of females. And that's how it's going to go. That's going to be the natural order. We're going to multiply, not add. We're going to be multiplying. And it's going to start here at the end of Babylon. It's going to carry out to the kingdom. That's why the scripture says what? She shall be saved by childbearing. Because we bringing in a nation. Everybody's talking about, oh, what do you bring to the table? Nah. The Israelite man, the righteous, the elect, is going to be the father of the nations. All right? And he needs earth to plant his seed. So this whole dynamic, the way Esau have it now, is going to fail miserably. Like it says, let me get it. I can't think of it. Isaiah 29, I believe. 15. It says, woe unto them. No, sorry, 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he have no understanding? So as a potter's clay, it's fragile. So if you push that thing off, everything shatters. So this whole evil dynamic system is going to be shattered. All right, all of it. And everything's going to be being put back in its place. So with that being said, Lord willing, your brothers edify. Shalom to the elect in the nations. Shalom.